All new at 5:30, residents raise concerns after police are called to group homes housing sex offenders in West Seneca. Plus, changes at Buffalo City Hall will tell you where the first deputy mayor is headed now. And 2 men are now facing charges in a home invasion and shooting earlier this month in Jamestown.
And that cooler air will be arriving this evening. How long will it hang out with us? And how's the weekend looking? I'll let you know in my forewarned forecast coming up.
Well, for months, residents in West Seneca have been outraged over registered sex offenders being housed in group homes on Lydecker Road. They've even staged protests, such as this one back in February. Neighbors want the offenders moved out, and they were told it would happen by the end of last month. But right now, 7 registered sex offenders are still there. Tonight, neighbors are on edge yet again after 2 police calls to those homes over the weekend. News 4's Lou Ragoose joins us now with the latest in this ongoing story. Lou?
Yeah, Jackie, for months we've been showing you these West Seneca neighbors expressing their frustration through their yard signs, through marches and demonstrations. And they've received a lot of promises from elected officials. But right now, there is no timeline to move the sex offenders out of those homes. Most summers, the children growing up on Lydecker Road spend days playing in the trees surrounding their homes.
You'd hear the kids playing, you'd see them running around.
But not this summer.
Not feeling safe letting the kids play outside, go to the park, ride their bikes, play hide and seek like they normally would any other summer.
This summer, 2 state-owned group homes on Lydecker Road are home to 7 sex offenders. Of these 7 men, 4 of them raped or sexually abused children 8 years old or younger. According to the state sex offender registry, one of them has recently changed his appearance. The state moved the men to these 2 homes without warning 6 months ago when the federal government shut a secure facility near Rochester down. According to the nonprofit group contracted to supervise the men, the federal government made the call because it considers them to be developmentally disabled first and sex offenders second.
And it's garbage.
Yeah.
We're getting no help, especially from the state.
They're only 1,000 feet from a playground.
Since they moved in, there have been dozens of police responses to the 2 group homes. And on Saturday, neighbors were startled to find officers trying to coax a resident out of the nearby trees. According to the supervisors, it was actually the one roommate who's not a sex offender, but an unsettling sight nonetheless. When neighbors first voiced their outrage over the situation, they thought they'd see results.
In the first couple of months, there was all kinds of meetings. We were told by Sheila Megan that by June of this year, these guys were going to be gone.
Well, June has come and gone, and the sex offenders are still there and not leaving anytime soon. The state has stalled funding for a new facility, leaving a very hopeless feeling on Lydecker Road.
I have a feeling there's going to be no resolution to this whatsoever. I have a feeling that this is going to be a pedophile dumping zone.
Now, I just got off the phone with West Seneca police, and they actually contradicted the information given to me by the supervisors. They say it actually was one of those sex offenders who had to be coaxed out of the woods outside the home. The group supervising the men says if and when the state approves funding to develop housing for these men, it'll take another 6 months after that to move them out.